Just like I promised, we're doing comparison. Now, Twilight, the movie, it's okay in the beginning. It's okay. Now, in the beginning of this movie, when Bella moves to Forks, Washington, yes, everything's like the book at some points. But when we meet, like, a few of the characters, like Eric, I almost actually thought he was a vampire. He looked uber pale. So pale, I'm like, oh, I almost mistook him for Edward nearly. I'm like, oh, it's Edward. And no, it wasn't him. I'm like, jeez, this guy is so pale. They, like, gave him, like, makeup or something. Now, yeah, we have Jessica, her friend, in this whole situation. Which is really nice because what great of a movie will it be with friends that love you? And when we meet the main hero, Edward Cullen, yes, everybody screamed for their lives. They were like, oh my gosh, he's so hot. Oh my gosh, I just totally failed in my fangirl voice there. Anyway, yeah, after that, I kind of cheered in my head, when I saw Alice. Ashley Greene as Alice, that's the best idea anyone can come up with. Best idea. Yeah, this book and movie thing is kind of hard for me to narrate for because I'm on the book side basically. Because I like my stuff in imagination instead of just seeing this. And Bella, she looks like she's so scared in some of the scenes. Like, I mean, besides like the whole fight sequence, but I mean, like, she is like a little scared. She kind of pauses in some of her words sometimes, which is like she's kind of a shyish girl. Now, when I read the book, I mean, really, Bella Swan, I really thought of her as beautiful and all that. Then they cast Kristen Stewart. Not. It's okay, but I'm not saying it's the best choice. And Harry Potter's Robert Pattinson. Remember him from Harry Potter? Fourth movie. Let's see. Yeah, got killed by Lord Voldemort. I mean, he could not be named. He could not be named. Yes, I know that. I know that. He who must not be named. Sorry, that might be things have come in the seventh book. Yeah. Anyways, Edward. I don't think he's like the best choice for me. I mean, like somebody else a little more. It has like that pizzazz of being a vampire. Basically, I also noticed this. My friend, me and her were like trashing about Edward, about Robert Pattinson, and my friend actually came up with this funny information about him. He actually used to do ring modeling. Yep, that's right, fangirls. Your favorite vampire boy modeled rings. Yeah, so he was before he was all super hot and vampire-ish. He was showing his bling, like showing rings. If any rings, I know if I want him to model any rings, model the Green Lantern rings. That will get a lot of nerd fangirls to you. I do not really know that, but hey, what can you do? And also, the fight scene was pretty good in the movie. Short, it seemed short to me, but it was pretty good. But what kind of made me kind of ask like a question: if they kept smashing in the mirrors, how come none of them were bleeding? Like I know James got kicked into one of the mirrors and he wasn't bleeding, or cut for that matter. Same with Edward, he got his like head smashed into a mirror. I can see like Bella getting tossed over to the side and hitting her head, and then getting bit. Yeah, I can see that. But then on one other note, who uses freaking mace to take down a vampire? Hello, Bella, ever heard of the steak? Garlic? The sun? Oh wait, they turn into glitter in the sun. My bad. Now we come on to the second movie, New Moon. Okay, I admit this movie is okay, in my book. It had more action, and if you watch my recent review on the books, you know about what happened in this one. Yeah, Edward leaves Bella. Bella goes to Jacob for help. Yada yada stuff happens. Laurent gets killed, and yeah, we meet the Volturi. And Dakota Fanning as Jane. Okay, I mean, look, she's like a teenager with like all this makeup on. I'm like, wow, it really takes the father over the edge if you see your child like wear that excessive makeup, dressed in a Victorian outfit. I think that dress she was wearing was Victorian. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And what was pretty cool about it was Edward got the snot kicked out of him, and nobody basically cared about him. Poor Edward. Yeah, reasons why they didn't care was because they were all focused on Jacob's shirt. And when I was on Y100 the other day, like before the movie came out, they were talking about how long Jacob's gonna be without his shirt on in the whole movie. I'm like, I do not want to know this crap. I want to know if like Edward's gonna get a good fight in this, at least. You know, get a good fight. When I saw the trailers, I saw Edward getting his butt handed to him. I'm like, wow, man, you really do suck at it. But don't worry, he probably will make up for it in the next movie. Yeah, so far, my thoughts on these movies are stick to the books. If you want to see how far this goes, read the books. Read all the books first, then watch the movies, all the movies. If that comes to worse, when Eclipse comes out on June 30th, that will be the best birthday present for me. Oh wait, my birthday's on